Teacher talking sports, what it is, what it do, how we living as we enter week 10 of the NFL season. Congratulations if you're still alive in your survivor pool. I know some leagues have buy back in, so maybe you're still alive after buying back in. I am still alive after taking the New Orleans Saints over the Chicago Bears. They didn't necessarily pull away ever, but they got the victory. Week 1 took Baltimore over Houston. Week 2, Dallas over Jets. Week 3, Chiefs over Bears. Week 4, 49ers over the Cardinals. Week 5, Dolphins over Giants. Week 6, Buffalo over Giants. Week 7, Seahawks over Cardinals. Week 8, Chargers over the Bears. So I've went against the Bears 2 straight weeks and have advanced. Let's take a look at the Week 10 schedule. And I'm going to say not a lot of easy teams. Of course, we are all out 9 teams that we used to have. There are 4 teams with buys. They are the Philadelphia Eagles, Miami Dolphins, Los Angeles Rams, and Kansas City Chiefs. I've already taken 3 of those 4 teams, and the way the Rams are playing, I wouldn't really look to take them anyway. So we'll take a look at the Week 10 schedule, then we'll take a look at the Survivor pool grid, and then I'll give my choice at the end. So let's start with the Thursday night game, Panthers at Bears. Um, how could you take this? It's a combined matchup of 3 wins altogether. Panthers 1, Bears 2. I'm not touching that. I might not even watch it. We have another game in Frankfurt, and this one nowhere near the nowhere near as good a game as last Sunday morning between the Chiefs and Dolphins. We have the Colts at the Patriots. Well, not at Patriots, but Colts versus Patriots. Not really, can't touch that one either. Texans at Bengals. Man, we got CJ Stroud having one of the best rookie quarterback performances ever in a game. Meanwhile, the Cincinnati Bengals, after a slow 1-3 start, have now won 4 in a row, seem to be clicking on all cylinders. The Saints at the Vikings. Saints starting to win games again. I've already taken the Saints and the Vikings. Man, what an awesome first performance for Joshua Dobbs. But you can't really be confident taking them. Packers at Steelers. Yes, the Steelers are 5-3. I did a video where LeBron James compared his Lakers to the Steelers. He wasn't completely correct with what he said, but what he was correct with is that somehow the Steelers are 5-3 despite being outgained in all 8 of their performances. So while the Steelers should win, I just can't find myself ever having the confidence to take the Steelers. Tennessee at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is definitely floundering. Losers of 4 straight. Meanwhile, Tennessee hung tight with Pittsburgh, won the week before. Don't think there's been confirmation Will Levis is starting, but he definitely should be. I mean, Ryan Tannehill is pretty much toast. Did the bye week come at the right time for the 49ers, who, after winning 5 in a row, have lost their last 3 to drop to 5-3. Jacksonville has been playing much better. I still have Jacksonville available, but you just got to wonder if the 49ers bye week is going to allow them to retool and look like the way they did the first 5 weeks of the season. Cleveland at Baltimore. I've already taken Baltimore. Baltimore right now, along with KC, looks like the class of the AFC. Cleveland's defense has been incredible for the most part. But again, the way their offense is going, still nowhere near seeing vintage Deshaun Watson. You can't take Cleveland there. Maybe if you have Baltimore available, but with Cleveland's defense, it's not a gimme. Atlanta at Arizona. Atlanta not looking good of late. Made the switch to Taylor Heineke. Didn't necessarily pay dividends as the Vikings had that comeback victory. Meanwhile, the Cardinals have been a team a lot of people have faded this season. I've won against them twice, but it's looking like Kyler Murray will make his season debut, thus making it not an easy team to take. Plus, I don't like going with road teams. unless it's later in the season and it just seems like a sure thing. Lions at Chargers. I already took the Chargers. They've won two in a row, albeit against not great opposition. Um, Jets have been playing okay, but the offense completely stalled out last night. And the Lions have been playing awesome this season. If the game was in Detroit, might be one I'd consider. This is a game that if you have Dallas available, how do you not take Dallas? I'm a Giants fan. We're without Daniel Jones. We're without Tyrod Taylor. So it's looking like Tommy DeVito will get his first career start, undrafted rookie. Maybe Matt Barkley plays a little bit. He was on the practice squad, but Dallas performed well against Philadelphia. A couple just, one play got stopped at the 2 inch yard line. Dak Prescott just barely stepping out of bounds on a 2 point conversion. Partially the reason why they were not able to prevail against Philadelphia. Washington at Seattle. I've taken Seattle. I do expect them to bounce back after a not very good performance against Baltimore last week. New York Jets at Raiders. I mean, maybe this Antonio Pierce thing is really going to spark the Raiders. They have some tough games after this, but Jets had won three in a row prior to yesterday, and do you really have faith in taking the Raiders? I know I don't. And our Monday night game, Denver at Buffalo. I have taken Buffalo. That was my closest call easily. The Giants came oh so close to pulling off an upset, and Buffalo really has disappointed for much of the season. Some of their key defensive pieces are out for the season. Denver, meanwhile, has won two in a row. So another tough game to take. Let's take a look at the survivor grid. So 40.8% are taking Dallas. I'm sure it would probably be 100% if everyone had them available. Of course, that is not necessarily the case. The next highest, 31% taking Cincinnati over Houston, and I'm not going to lie, that is the way I'm leaning. Well, that's what my pick is going to be. I'll get into it a little bit later, shortly. 7.1% taking Buffalo over Denver. They're the only three over 5%. Actually, the next highest is the Chicago Bears. I don't know how you could ever take them. 3.4% over the Panthers. So I still have a lot of good teams available. Cincinnati, who I am going to take, and I do have Philly available. If you look at Philly's schedule, I'm going to jump ahead. If I can make it all the way to week 16, I mean, because they're going to be hard to take these next few games after the bye. At KC, Buffalo, San Fran, at Dallas, at Seattle. But look at their last three games. Giants, Arizona, at New York Giants. So I'm hoping I make it to week 16, I would take Philly then. I also have Jacksonville available, but I got to go with the Bengals. Not an easy week, of course, unless you still have Dallas available, then it's pretty much the easiest week of all time. And that's, again, me as a Giants fan saying that. But Cincinnati's just playing awesome of late. The game is in Cincinnati. Houston, yes, CJ Stroud is coming off one of the best rookie performances ever. He's having an incredible rookie season. Definitely the heavy favorite to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, especially as Puka Nacua. His numbers have dipped a little bit in recent weeks, but I like the Bengals to keep their winning ways going. Definitely taking them in week 9. Although, again, if you have Dallas available, I mean, come on. Don't even give it a second thought. I like making my pick even before I look at spreads or the survivor grid. I look at the schedule, make my choice then and there. That's at least how I like doing it. But let me know in the comments who you're looking to take in week 9 survivor. excuse me, week 10. I know I've said week 9 a few times. Week 10 Survivor. We're halfway through the NFL season. So awesome job if you're still alive. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.